Nba2k26.
Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jason Tatum.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons.
There is a child from previous relationship. Jess, we have a little word out here, please. How long do you reckon I'm going to get you before you actually tell the truth and what's going on? Are you threatening me? I'll give you to the speed shift. You own up. I'll make sure that I do it for you.
She warned her time and time again to come clean. And now she's going to face the consequences of staying silent.
Hi guys, thank you all for coming to our special event today. As you know, we can't have children, but that's okay. We have 2 women dogs. It's perfect.
She's about to reveal the truth she's been burying for months, and the fallout is about to be explosive.
This lying little... I gave you time. This lying... You can't have a baby. Just so happens she miracled one from 5 years ago. I told you to tell him before the speeches start, or I'd do it. 100% right, yeah. You told him you couldn't have children because you knew he couldn't. You knew if he thought you could have children, he wouldn't marry you because of the guilt that he would feel not being able to give you a child. And you had a child. Deny it. Do you not have a child? Really? Oh, I know you got the opportunity. Don't tell me to sit down. Do you know what? Take it up. Up you go. Take the charge. Give explanation to everybody as to how you have lied to my son all the way through. Just tell me. There is a child from a previous relationship. I have nothing to do with it. Absolutely. I told you everything you did. You got it.
Unless she has a very good explanation, this wedding might end in divorce.
Well, why are you still?
Because I didn't get a chance to speak to you properly.
We've had years to talk about this.
When we got to
Nashville ladies, this is your moment. Talent Scouted is on the hunt for women of all ages, shapes, and sizes to join their modeling shortlist. It's completely free to apply. Just upload a quick selfie and share some basic details. Click the link below and get discovered today.
Gather, I didn't say anything because I thought that it would mean that you would want to be with me. But I'm not in this child's life. It's not like I'm secretly seeing this other family. It's not. I have literally nothing to do with it.
You kept a secret from me. You have another family. You have a child.
I don't have another family. Sorry, taxi for Jess. Are you still here? What are you doing still here? I'm trying to have a conversation. I gave her the opportunity, baby, to tell you.
You just ruined his wedding, so I don't know how you can
You know what? This is the funniest. I ruined it. The girl who said she couldn't have babies. Oh, had a baby. Do you know what, darling? At the end of the day, I did not ruin the wedding. I should have probably told you earlier, but I know you. Shut up! I know that you love her. I swear to God, I really, honestly believe that she would tell you the truth. But she's just a liar. You didn't even give me the chance.
You know what?
I gave you every chance. Don't blame me. You could have told him weeks and weeks and months ago.
It's just.
Well done, well done, darling. Well, you did it. I did it. I wrecked it. Not it.
You telling me they called the police on me because my car is parked too close to their mailbox?
Correct.
This is some stupid. As a black woman, calling the police may not end well. It may end in somebody being fatally over a mailbox. The reason why my car was parked over there by her mailbox is because right here an RV was parked.
It seems like classic Karen-level pettiness, and you'd be right, but this situation takes petty to a whole new level.
Oh, you see where she put the ghetto bricks? That's her property line. My property line stops right here, so my car was still parked in my property lines, and this is her mailbox. This is my property line. I don't have a problem with moving my car. She could have very easily asked me. It's never been parked. You know, started.
We've never seen a house this bad. We heard that she's going through a lot of things right now, but we have something extra.
When did the world get in such a fucking hurry? About an hour ago, I was at Best Buy, right? And I'm standing in line. I'm behind a man. And at the counter, there is an older lady, all right? And she is paying for, she's moving a little bit slow, but she's fucking prehistoric, okay? She's sitting there and she's counting out her dollar bills and her quarters all the way down to the pennies and whatnot. But this fucktard in front of me and behind this old lady is throwing a whole ass hissy fit for no fucking reason, all right? I'm talking about this motherfucker looks like he jacks off the Dungeons and Dragons figurines. It's bad, all right? And I've had me about enough at this point. I really have, because the old lady has already turned around and apologized to us for taking so long. And when she turned around and apologized to us, I looked at her and I said, "No problem, ma'am. Take your time." And that fucktard ahead of me turned around and gave me some of these eyes, like that right there toward me. Now, I got time at all times to protect myself and others. I also have time at all times not to be side-eyed by a motherfucker in a damn Zelda t-shirt and eyebrow rings. So, I gave him one more chance. I said, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I've been in therapy. I've been in my anger management. I'm gonna let it go. But if he says one more word or makes one more sound, like that heavy breathing he's been doing like this, where everybody can fucking hear it, he does one more, then it's his ice. Well, that lasted about 15 seconds. 15 seconds, and I heard him mumble, loud enough where everybody could hear him. Today. And about that time, I walked up, and I took that big old hand right there, the one to make a double D titty look like a Granny Smith apple, and I grabbed me a big old handful of that sumbitch's hair, right over the back of his neck. And as soon as I did that, his eyes turned into damn softballs, and his body went stiff. And all of that heavy breathing he was doing was no longer a factor, because I don't think he was breathing no more. And I leaned in, and I whispered in Captain Underpants' fucking ear. I said, "You got one more word or one more sound to make, and I'm going to make sure that you hear something,
The HO.
thing on you snap." He said nothing. Absolutely nothing. The old lady turned around and looked at both of us, and I kind of had his right here, but I kind of had my shoulder up too, kind of like we was buddies. You know, me and this man, we chilling. We just hanging out. She looked at us, and I smiled, and I'm pretty sure he was having a panic attack. And she turned around, I nodded to her and everything like that, and she went back to counting out her pennies. But I wasn't done talking yet, because now I'm pissed off. So I leaned back into Captain Damn Sweatpants' ear, and I said, "Now I want you to take a moment here, and I want you to think in that very, very entitled fucking brain of yours. Do you think that 80-year-old woman ahead of us has any use at all for a new PlayStation 5 controller?" Because that's what she was buying. I can see it on the counter. He said nothing. I twisted the back of his hair just a little bit. I saw him wince. I said, "Now I'm going to ask you the same thing again. Do you think that 80-year-old woman needs a new PlayStation 5 controller?" I heard him when he winced. He goes, "No." I said, "Okay. That leads me to believe that we're 2 weeks out from Christmas. She's probably buying that for her grandkid. Now, judging by the fact that she's counting out pennies, quarters, and $1 bills, that also leads me to believe that maybe she cannot afford that PlayStation 5 controller. But she's making it happen. You don't know how many piggy banks and whatnot, or how many car seats or couch cushions or anything like that. She had to go searching for all of that damn change. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have a lesson in decency from the School of Hard Knocks. So we're going to stand here, and I'm going to teach you how to act in public. She's beautiful inside and out. With every heartbeat, there's no doubt. She's beautiful, wild and free. Her beauty's in her soul, and that's all I need to see. Because apparently nobody ever put a board on your ass. But you need to remember something. And remember this and take this to the grave. It takes $0 to be kind. So I don't care how much or how low the limit that your parents' Discover card that you have in your hand has. You can afford it. So we stood there. About that time, I heard some footsteps behind me. I said, "Fuck, I'm in trouble." But I was already invested. I'm okay. But it wasn't that. So somebody else walked up behind us in line. And about that time, the lady behind the counter, she handed the receipt to the old lady for the controller and whatnot. And the old lady turned around and she looked at us and she said, I'm sorry it took so long. I said, ain't no problem at all, darling. We ain't got nowhere to be, do we? And I twisted back his hair. He goes, no problem at all. She smiled at us and walked away. And I looked over at him. I said, that was so nice. I tell you what we're going to do. You're going to tell this person behind us they can go too. He looked at me and I turned it back to his damn hair again with that fucking hand. He goes, okay. We turned around. He looked at the lady behind us. Nice middle-aged lady. He said, ma'am, you go right ahead of us. We're not done shopping. She goes, are you sure? He said, oh, yes, I'm sure. She walked up. She went to the cash register. We did that for 6 more people as they started getting in line behind us. And every time the cashier would go, I can help who's next, and he would turn around and he would tell the person behind him, they can go ahead of us. Every time that he did that, the cashier would lock eyes with me and just shake her head and start laughing. Well, we did that for 6 people. And basically, I would have done it all day, but I ran out of people. There wasn't nobody else in line. I didn't want to stand there. I was trying to get my point across. So about the time that the last person checked out, they behind the counter handed them their receipt. I took the back of Captain Sweatpants' head and I pushed him toward the counter. He walked up there, stiff as a board, checked out, and walked out. Never looked at me, never turned around, never said anything. I walked up to the counter because I still need my new phone charger that I've had in my hand for 45 minutes now. And I walked up to the counter and I looked at the lady and said, I'd like to buy this phone charger, ma'am. She rang it up. She starts typing on the thing, asked me if I wanted to sign up for a Best Buy credit card. I told her no thank you and stuff like that. She went to go hand me my receipt. She goes, I don't know how you did that. And I said, oh, what, that? There's nothing to it. You just grab the back of the hair and twist. She laughed. She said, no, not that. When you finally let him come up here and check out, he was very nice, but when I handed him his receipt, he said, I'm sorry for my behavior earlier, ma'am. It won't happen again. I truly apologize. And that was the last words that he said to that lady before he walked out of the damn store. And I said, huh? How about that right there? I didn't even have my hand on the back of his neck anymore. She said, I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how you did that. And I said, ma'am, sometimes it just takes one person to be willing to fight for what's right for everybody else to fall in line. I went to go walk out of the damn store, and I kind of pushed out my receipt to the damn police officer who was standing right there at the door, which I would have imagined that he would have already came and got me because of what I was doing. I was willing to go that route, but he never did. I guess he never saw it. So I went out to go hand him my receipt. He said, no, buddy, you're good. Have a nice day. And I said, all right, buddy. I went to go walk out the door, and as I passed him, I heard him when he said, good job, buddy. Yeah. I turned and looked at him. He winked at me. We busted out fucking laughing. I'm talking about busted out laughing. He knew it the whole fucking time. He never did nothing. Good job. I turned and looked at him. He winked at me. We busted out fucking laughing. I'm talking about busted out laughing. He knew it the whole fucking time. He never did nothing. said, you got one more sound to make, and I'm going to make sure that you hear something.
Emergency equipment for my business.
I don't care. HOA rules come first.
Karen had no idea what she just blocked.
Who ordered an emergency access garage to be sealed shut?
Ma'am, step over here, please. Karen wanted to lock one man out, but ended up answering to the authorities.
Organized for Anthony? Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I do apologize, though. I do not have enough money for tips. I just don't have cash on me right now. Don't worry too much about that. I do this for fun. You do this for fun? It's not something I made this room 2 years ago. Yeah. So I got substance. It's completely not. This won't be bad. This is actually my girlfriend, Carly. She takes me around where I need to be, and that's not like one of its money. So you're using your vehicle to take him wherever he needs to be? I am. It's a pleasure. He's a great patient to have. Well, you know what? You're driving him around everywhere, and you're using your own vehicle for it, so I want to give you this. I actually lied. I did have a tip today, so I want to give it to someone special. This is just a tip. That's $500 for you. There's one more thing I want to do for you. Do you mind if I go with you guys to the car real quick? This is it right here. This Ford right here? You have a phone on you? Yeah. Just pull it out for me. So it should work for this, actually. I'm going to show you something, okay? Just gonna select the car you drive. It's a Ford. And then the year? Just in 2008. Just let me know when you get it, okay? I got it. Let me see. Okay, so look at this. They're going through everything that you might have overspent since 2024, 2025, and then obviously this year. So it looks like $1,500, okay? 1,500. Your new insurance rate is $93.86. That's gonna be full coverage for your vehicle. But if we go all the way down, okay, we hit return my savings, and look at that. Everything you overspent on your Ford, $1,598, they're gonna get back to you. $93 a month. Full coverage.
If you own a PlayStation, you need to do this, otherwise Sony will delete your entire account, including all of your games. And no, you don't get a refund or any of your money back. Once your account is deleted, it's called an irreversible deletion. This means every game you've bought, every friend you've added, all your trophies levels gone with one click. And Sony did technically tell you about it, but no one found out until a few months later. Because we were also focused on PlayStation stopping production of all physical games, but their terms of service update went completely unnoticed. Until back in April 2026, PlayStation updated their terms of service, which states any PS5, PS5 Pro, PS4 or future PS6 account that goes inactive for 36 months. Sony will delete that shit, and this applies to anyone who owns a PlayStation or will buy one in the future. Now you might be thinking, well, that's fine, I'm always complaining, I'll never go inactive. Sony will delete that shit, and this applies to anyone who owns a PlayStation or will buy one in the future. Now you might be thinking, well, that's fine, I'm always complaining, I'll never go inactive. 3 years. Yeah, look at the one. Sony will delete that shit. It's any PS5. PS5 Pro, PS4 or future PS6 account that goes inactive for 36 months. Sony will delete that shit, and this applies to anyone who owns a PlayStation or will buy one in the future. Now you might be thinking, well, that's fine, I'm always complaining, I'll never go inactive for 3 years. Yeah, well, here's the problem. You only get one chance to save your account from Sony, because life happens, people get busy, have kids, go through breakups, lose interest for a while, and then come back a few years later. But under this policy, if you don't log in for a while, Sony will just alt F1 your account. Illegal, but they do give you one teeny tiny chance. When you have just 6 months left before account deletion, they will send you one email. That's it, nothing else. But if you want my advice, just log in once a year, even if you don't play. If you own a PlayStation,
The HOA.
Well, hey,
And you need to.
Are you saying I have an attitude problem?
Yes, Brad, you run your mouth, you're snarky, and your ego makes you feel 10 feet tall.
And those all may be true and valid, but remember, my attitude is not my problem. My attitude is your problem.
So you're saying that I brought this upon myself?
No.
And now you're mocking me.
No, not mocking. It's snarky. Remember, there's a difference.
Come on, Rich. Y'all just watch this.
Shame! Shame!
Do you have a job? Do you have a job?
Shame! Shame! I'm gonna hit my mouth.
Y'all don't know why y'all acting surprised. Of course they're getting paid. Nobody acts that stupid for free. Y'all just watch this. Do you have a job? Do you have a job?
What? No,
Y'all
you
don't
ain't
know
getting
why
no
y'all
pay
acting
right now.
surprised. Of course they're getting paid. Nobody acts that stupid for free.
Hey, fam, how much money do you need? We see you struggling. We will come and help. Just reach out. We're here for you. We got you. Hey, fam, how much money do you need? We see you struggling. We will come and help.
Please, tell me it. Please, tell me it isn't true. Yeah, PlayStation is officially ending production of physical games on January 2028. Indeed, the future is digital, you crapulent worms. Do you know how bad of a loop this is? That PlayStation just removed 500 movies from the PlayStation Store, and not one person who owned any of those movies saw even 3 pennies of a refund, because we don't own digital products. Oh, this has nothing to do with letting us take your money and being able to run away with it when a game shuts down. It's just because people are buying digital way more than physical copies. Oh, I'm sorry. If it's not about that, then just let us own our digital games then. No, fantastic. So the PS6 is definitely going to be digital only, and we'll have to worry about every game we spend money on being taken away at any moment if you feel like it. Uh-huh, yeah. The future is beautiful, isn't it? Follow, if physical is the way. Please, tell me it isn't true. Yeah, PlayStation is officially ending production of physical games.
Is PlayStation ending physical copies in 2028?
Yes, PlayStation will stop making physical game discs for new titles beginning in January 2028. After that, new games will only be available digitally through the PlayStation Store or as digital download code.
Will we get to keep all our bought digital games in 2028? Will I still be able to buy all physical discs online from eBay, Amazon that are pre-owned for the PlayStation 4 or the PlayStation 5 disc version? Hey, um, do you have a disc 5 or a digital?
Yes.
All right, get ready. Because get ready to stock up on your games because as of January 2028, they are stopping physical making of discs.
digital as is.
Okay. I want for
You know,
sure
that
on.
time when PS5 came out, the disc version was cheaper, so I got it.
Hey, I don't blame you. Shit. Well, where I'm at, the fucking digital was cheaper. Ain't that some shit?
I mean, when the PS5 first came out, the disc was like only type you could find.
Well, actually, down here, they were selling both. They had both in stock. I was surprised.
Even surprised if I'm a penny and it falls.
Oh, ha, ha. But I'm glad they're going to let us keep our digital games and our digital library and shit. Oh, yeah, they're saying anybody that's been inactive for 3 years, they're going to delete their account permanently. Well, online, I've got a couple. I've got one for my son, and then I've got one for my wife. And if them get deleted, I can always make a new one for her. Right? Well, heck, you know I'm on almost every day. Yeah. Well, if you're playing and it puts it offline, they can't delete it. Yep.
He started appearing online just to take and keep his original account. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Where's my dad? What are you doing in here, you little snoop?
I want to talk. So since I'm here for an investigation, I talk about something.
Hey,
Please.
Yeah.
I appear online each now and then.
I want to talk about something nobody on the job likes to admit. Most of the cops I
Yeah.
work with are 20. So since I'm
Back and forth.
Yeah.
If I gave you $5,000 right now to spend 1 week with me in my truck, would you do it?
Make it say you're
When I get to
online every 30 days, get yourself online.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, everyone's saying that whole thing PlayStation is doing where they could take the game. You know that, like, you can buy it, but yeah, it's not like you can actually have it.
Yeah.
Don't they realize Nintendo does the same shit? It's a way of protecting themselves from people from hacking into a game. Because there's people out there that'll take and jailbreak their PlayStation just to hack a game,
Yeah.
and that's why they're preventing with that.
Yeah.
I think it's funny how when James found that out, he's like, if I paid $60 for Grand Theft Auto, I keep getting banned on there. They don't give them the right to take it.
Yes, they
But
do.
it
Yes,
typically
it does.
does because
Yes.
Answer me. Exactly. It's bad. You don't understand the whole concept of even when you buy the disc form, it's not fully yours because they can automatically go through. Sony can go into your PlayStation account and block that game from you.
Mhm.
Like parent control. That's what we're James's Facebook's been suspended right now. He want to be drunk and all of a sudden start cussing out a little kid. That little kid reported him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there ain't nothing he can do right now to appeal it because that new safety protocol thing they done,
Yeah.
where all of a sudden everything's being recorded by an invisible bot,
Yeah.
recorded him telling the little kid to shut the fuck up and get out because he's trash. He was on PlayStation and had it opened up on Facebook as well. I mean, there's certain things you do, and certain things you don't do. He chose the wrong choice. I swear, you can take and lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink. Me, you, and a couple of other of his online friends been telling him he needs to chill out on the drinking while talking in game, right?
Yep. Give me. Let me go. Hey, let me go grab my drink. Hold on.
Sometimes that can be cause for concern, but it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. And it's MP in at the 3. And for Washington, Anthony Davis is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Sarr. And it's Hardy in at the 2 guard. Let's head to the sidelines for more on MP's historic performance.
Well, we got no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game.
I call you dude brains.
No, it ain't.
Yes, he knows. He knew Mom had a heart attack.
Yes. Until I say she better start taking.
Yeah.
You better tell her I say she better start taking better care of herself. I'm gonna get her butt.
Found out it's from her bronchitis, asthma, and all. And then she had walking pneumonia, which caused everything to go.
Figured.
If that makes sense. It caused the bacteria from the walking pneumonia to make a plug in her right lung. They found blood clots over her right lung and her leg. Some people wondering how she's even alive after all that.
Damn.
They don't know my mama very well if they don't know how she's still alive after all that. She's too stubborn to die.
Like you.
Yeah. You don't know what I've done yet.
The fuck?